Hi, this is Cathy Weymouth from Tune the Temple, and I have an interesting lesson to share with you today about setting boundaries. And it all came about when I was wondering, what am I going to teach about today? What is my theme going to be this week? And often it just comes to me as something that happens. And yesterday I was teaching one of my piano students a song that he's preparing for the recital that's coming up. And he he made this comment to me and took a position that was such a clear demonstration of setting a boundary that I thought, oh my gosh, I sat there and I was like looking at the piano, looking at my students saying, he's setting a boundary. I don't know if he realizes what this is called, because he didn't call it that. But anyway, so I want to share this with you, a very clear demonstration of setting a boundary by 8-year-old Jack. His name has been changed to protect the innocent. 8-year-old Jack in his lesson yesterday, preparing for our recital. All right, so let me turn this around so I can show you the keyboard and show you a little bit about what's going on. And I feel like I need to just give you a really quick introduction to the piano, because I'm sure there's people that don't know anything about it. In the middle of the piano is middle C. It's like home. Everything comes back to middle C. It's where you first learn how to play and first learn how to read notes on a staff. You learn right around middle C usually. Eventually you can go like a few notes up around, 5 notes this way, 5 notes this way. And your first book will probably be teaching you these notes on the staff. Everything is centered around middle C. Okay, so Jack wants to play and is going to be playing May the Force Be With You from Star Wars. And I've noticed lately that he's not playing around middle C. For some reason, he's playing down here. So the song, let me just give you a little demonstration of the song. This would be here normally. Do you recognize it? May the Force be with you. Okay, so that's a demonstration of it from where it should be. And 2 hands. I'm playing one hand because I'm holding my phone. Okay. But Jack yesterday, he was like, no. And I've noticed lately he's playing down here. He seems to like the darker, deeper sounds down in this register. This is a C below middle C. Okay. So the song down here, I'm like, okay, well, go ahead and play it. Let's see what it sounds like. So I'm going to play the whole thing for you in Jack's version. Well, his register. Doesn't sound bad down here because it's sort of a, intense movie, right? Okay. So that's Jack. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't sound bad. I think that'd be okay. But would you play it up here where it's written so we can hear what it sounds like up here in the normal middle C register? And Jack was like, nope, I can't play it up there. And I was like, well, why? And he said, because there is my wall. Middle C is my wall. And I'm trying to encourage him to play around middle C. Nope. Middle C is my wall. I don't play higher. He said, matter of fact, when the note gets up into here, into this D, he goes, I'm not even going to play that D because it's beyond my wall. So I'm going to reach down and play this D instead. So I was like, well, that probably doesn't sound bad. Okay, so that doesn't sound too bad. So, and I was like, whoa. So Jack is teaching me about his boundary. Now, my job as a piano teacher, obviously, is going to get him to, move beyond his boundary. But I want to talk about boundaries for a minute. If you can define a limit that feels safe and comfortable for you. So here is what Jack loves to play down here in this dark register. And this is safe and comfortable for him, and he has set a limit. And this is what a boundary is. It's a very clear mark where you say, I'm okay with this. I like being in here. I feel comfortable. So for example, let's say a boundary of how many nights a week are you going to be out doing stuff in your community? Let's say I'm comfortable doing 1 night a week out because I have family and I have work. But if I'm asked to be doing stuff with sports and I'm doing stuff at church and whatever, and I'm now up to 3 times a week, okay, I'm not comfortable. I've gone beyond my wall, my boundary. And so I would say no to that because that's beyond what I'm comfortable and able to do and stay healthy. Okay. So a wall or a wall, Jack's wall, a wall simply is where do you say you're not going to go beyond? And it's for your health and your good. And sometimes in relationships, you could say, well, I feel comfortable here, but I'm not. And then eventually, as people respond to your boundaries, you actually could maybe go up into here and feel a little bit more comfortable. And that's what, hopefully, I'm going to get Jack to enjoy these sounds up in here, right? What am I going to do if he always wants to play down here? I guess I'll have to be a firmer piano teacher. But anyway, so here's a really good example. Where is your wall? There's Jack's wall, middle C. And you find out where that is, you discover it, and you communicate it and keep yourself safe while also creating beautiful music in your life, right? Just like Jack. Okay, so this is Cathy Weymouth from TuneTheTemple.com. How to set a boundary according to 8-year-old second grader Jack from Vermont.